Hello, welcome y'all. Welcome to Unknown Dragon Devlog number 26. And we're gonna show you a bit of buildings and a bit of the stuff I did on the people. I had to really think there. So I'm Redcollarwolf here to show you more Unknown Dragon. I hope you guys are excited to see it all. I hope you guys I guess I need to fix that. I mean, there's gonna be a new character model. I'm not too fast. But I would like to get the feel of the combat, and just in case I do need to do anything, like, to the animations, you know. So, you guys like my, cafe over here? I think it looks really cool. It's just a wall. I still feel like there's more decks and everything needed for these people. I did, went out and thinned the forest a little bit out here. Yeah, I didn't realize it's that close. I mean, you won't be able to see this, the void. Enjoy seeing the void the way you can. The great void. So simply what I do when I get the white sites, all I gotta do is put a border there so the camera hits and be like, well, you don't get to see the void anymore. Then we go, oh shit. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm so glad I'm not making a very realistic game. I would not be able to actually be able to do that effectively. And then we got some chairs. Also, I'm gonna have another video out soon, you guys get ready for that, where you can easily do this without much need. Although, if you end up doing the math and get the polarities right, you probably can make this seem a little less, complicated, but I guess it looks a lot. Yeah, I need to add, more plants to the wilds and everything like that. I haven't quite done the bullshit, I feel like. Or maybe I'm going... Or maybe there would never be an end. I mean, eventually will be an end. Then we improve it from there. I did realise, well, half of this building I can go through. Hopefully that won't stay like that. This is the clothes shop, so it's Tyler's shop. I want to do good things with that. I'll show you guys all the clothing and everything next time. And then there's the hairdressers. Like this to change your hair and everything like that. Change styles. Like what I want to do with the clothes shop I was thinking of with before is that different areas will have different clothes available to you, but if you bought clothes from a different area, they will still be available in whatever area you're in. I feel like that needs to be done. Like this one's actually a lot of the one with the kangaroo shirt. I mean, you probably be able to get it early on, but in hindsight, this one will only really be the shirt looking like this one really be in the desert. She's actually meant to be a desert character with the sword and everything. But yeah, I'll probably recreate this character somewhere again. This character, you won't this character will never just be here just for the beta. I mean, she's here for the beta for now. And then we got the mailbox. Oh, we need to change this. So what I've been doing with these buildings, so a lot of these buildings you clearly see I think it's a static body, so I don't go through. But what I've been doing with them is making them main nodes, so the node that you place on the map, a Y sort, and then anything that requires of the building to be a structure, a static structure or static body. Oh, I need to fix that flower pot over there. So then it will stay on. So anything on that in that building area, so the static body is anything on the physical building itself. So the windows, signs, and light up here, and the mailbox, I believe, if I did it properly. Yeah. See how I not going for it? I mean, I guess I'm going for this, but see how this is properly sorted. I'm not going for it until I walk down here and get past it and I sort. But I'm not going through anything on the main building itself. I hope you guys like my little boxes. Oh my god. I thought they might not look alright at first, but now seeing them here, they look amazing. I'm so happy about that. Oh, we're hearing some darks. See how we're not going through any of this in the way we were going for that mailbox before? So all this is on a Y sort because it's the main parent node that's being placed on the tile on this world itself, being a Y sort. Then under that we have something for the Pacific building, which is a static body, and you have your windows, doors, and everything on that. I do plan to do something with the doors so I can keep it universal, similar to the drop system. We gotta still have some waxing around. Don't know if that's previous. I want to do something more with the water. Currently, the water is here for aesthetic reasons. And we got some ducks. Hello, fellow ducks. These guys actually have a swimming animation. I just haven't, like, put it in where if they're on a water tile, they swim. I still haven't really went to investigate that too much. My problem is this area, I feel like, I don't know. I have to get people playing for the demo, see how they like in the area. Demo would be a good way to see how people feel. Got a little bit of tufts of glass. Yeah, I really like those small, like, little details. Currently at the moment, compared, I have, like, shrunk this down a little bit so it, like, one's a little better. I think the biggest problem is when it one's at the beginning. Oh, it's 55 in the moment. But I think eventually it'll stable itself out. Or maybe we have to make the area a little smaller. Whatever comes, comes. Oh, I must have a collider problem here. I'm feeling like, yes, this without a doubt is a collider problem. So if I go, oh no, this really big collider problem. Actually, I might just be running into it because it's, oh no, I'm not running into quite as much as this one is. Okay, weird. Yeah. I'm actually don't mind the size of these chairs. I mean, a lot of this is just like, come out in the world, figure out what you like, and just like, oh, you guys like mobile boxes. And also, thinking with a lot more of this spawners down here. At the minute, we're just seeing ducks. Because we're just being around the ducks. I feel like I might schedule a certain time of day. Like, did that with the blood wolves, so then it feels like if you come by for the day, it doesn't really damage you as much. Like, the blood wolves aren't gonna come and eat you and all that. If you just accidentally come by its cave during the day. Like, you take your own risk if you do it at night, you know? I feel like that'd be the best way of approaching that problem. Oh, we still have our Phantom Jane. No, do I go through that one? Yes, I do. Kind of. Okay. Yeah, that one just probably extend the collider and probably hit it. Alright, this is the in area. Oh, I really like its flowers turn out. Flowers look really nice. Hope you guys look like flowers. I don't know why there's none over here for. Maybe I did, but then I lost track of them. There's a possibility. Because I did fiddle around with that one to get it properly working, like with the Y sword and everything like that. Alright. Down here, I think. Oh, if we come by void, well then we know we've gone too far. There we go. Yay! I'm white, kind of. I think. Maybe it's the next one over. Oh. Oh no, this is the farming land. Ooh. This looks really cool. Oh guys, select my sugar wheat. Oh wow, this is so chippy. Don't look into the sugar wheat. I want to say it's just actually worse. Like, that thinner one was worse to look at. Might have to make the color a little bit more. Dampen down the color situation. I don't know. Or maybe it's alright. I don't know. What do you guys think out there? Should I dampen down the color situation, or is it just really me? Oh my god, look at the corn! Holy shit, that looks so cool. Oh my god, I'm taking a screenshot of this when it comes back up. This is the thumbnail. Okay, this is the thumbnail now. Whoa, that looks so cool. I can even shrink this down a little bit, but yeah. I think I could shrink it down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it looks like or maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how to make the most out of it. Oh my god, this looks so cool. You know, I haven't actually fully looked at all this in this type of style. I don't know why. I just haven't really looked at the farm cups. Oh, I must be hitting the things. Oh my god, this looks beautiful. I hope you guys are liking this too. Like this, watching all the plants just glow. Oh my god, I feel like a proud farmer. Even if this is not my farm, man, you know. I mean, technically it is my farm. I'm the one who built it, but I'm not the one who looked after it. Look at that. Whoa. I also want to do something with this too. Like, whenever it's in its off season, it's, like, not there. So then it looks like it's farmed, like, looked after. It's meant to give out the illusion off there. Whether people physically do it or not, I don't know. That might be really hard to do. But it's meant to look like someone going for that for plowing at the end of the beginning of the season and everything like that, and sowing and everything like that. All the effort. I don't know where the chickens went off to, but we can hear sheep. Chickens might be having a field day. Oh, there's emerged from each other. Yeah, that's what happens when you do the other formation, isn't it? I've added them to be, what's it called? Are they? No? Okay, no. I mean, they shouldn't suffocate, they're just gonna be stuck. At least that's a good thing about what this go with it. And there's so many sheep. Chickens decided to spawn. So you guys like, I'm gonna do that with the water plants too. The water looks very boring to me. It feels like it needs more. Oh, I need to clean that up. I won't remember half of these jobs. It's gonna suck. What is this fence gap? Must be for a gate or something. Hello, sheepies. Oh, dude, you alright? I was trying to get it to work by the area, but that doesn't look like it's not working for me so far. I was hoping to get that working. That'd be really nice. Very good for the food and everything. I think it working now. Oh yeah, look at this. This one looks really cool. Well, this looks really cool. I mean, they look like mini Darkwood Forest trees, don't they? No, they're the fire jobs. If you don't know exactly what they are. Oh, we're finding more ducks. Oh, the ducks are around before spring. Must have rained. It looks like it's about to rain outside. Oh, here's some of the rivermet too. So, seeing that's on slower mode of growing, we don't get to see them. But maybe I'll put the probably should have sped up the normal growing and sped up the wind slow down. We go. I don't know. Or have a ability where it's in the wild, just be on the wiggo. Maybe that's the idea. I'll add the place again. I swear this area is just getting better. I have like small, like made the town like more condensed in there, which has been looking better from afar. Like I feel like before it was like, you know, like the wall parts of a painting, and now it's starting to refine. I'm starting to do refinements. I think there's a collider problem with that one. Due to the fact that I don't actually see them outside of the world, there's probably the reason why. Oh, this one has a collider problem. And some of them just collide with each other with the codes, the way it's set up. Just got a cursor for 5 minutes. Like the gather's hut, we can't go near it. Invisible forces make sure we can't go near the gather's hut. I see you, door. I see you. Alright, now let's get to the people, which is probably what we're all excited for to see more. Don't know if I did a good job spoiling saying that at the beginning, but hey. Oh, I'm expecting a blizzard. Like, I don't know what's going on with some of the spoilers. Yeah, I might have to make it small again. I probably drastically made it small. Like, if we open up all... Like, this is how small, probably how much smaller it's been all the time. Yeah. I haven't done much on the top, haven't I? Just that whole area down there, and how much smaller it's gotten over the period. It looks like a lot, doesn't it? Look. I mean, not a lot on top. I'm probably cut off some more on the bottom. Given that mountain area there, that looks nice because it's meant to connect like that. I have to go and knock some of these down again too. But however it turns out, like this area, I feel like when you think about it, is gonna have like a type of style or charm to it that no other area is gonna have in Unknown Dragon. Because it's the first area I built, so I don't know how to do things effectively. And a lot of the stuff is going to be hibernizing from how I mix it up on my trials and errors. Actually, the dirt is a good example of the trial and errors it went through to get to where it is now, which is kind of why it's a bit more of a repeating pattern than, let's say, the glass itself. You see how it has more of a repeating pattern even on itself, rather than where the glass is just having a repeating pattern once in a while. I'm going to add like another type of tile, like hard tile, probably like something like bricks for the smaller areas. So concrete is probably for the biggest ones, because they do have, I would assume they would have access to concrete, and it's just not used that often. Because it's not like, personally, I don't think they're that limited and stuff they do. Or maybe it might be something like concrete. I don't think it'd be concrete exactly, because they're pretty inland is the problem. And I do want to do more with the water and everything. I want to make the water like, I want to make this looks like it's underwater too, so I'm going to add like a shade on top of this. I took out this little island so we can add a pier in here. We've added little boxes. I really like how these little boxes turn out. I do have more like crates like that we can add in. I've made that smaller. Like, I didn't really realize how cool those crops will look. I do want to do something cool with the code if I possibly can. Where if you walk over here, you can automatically get like transported over here, or on the click, or whatever type of motion it needs to be. And this one I can really shrink down to the water side. Like, this is the one I've done a lot of work on. I've done like layouts for like little towns and everything. Like, it feels like it'd be an area that you travel through. People travel through a lot. I can't wait to do this one up here. I feel like this one would be a really cool adventure, this area. An area like full of dungeons or something like that, because it's like a real old tricky type of mountain area. Okay, must move on to the next part, or editing this video is gonna be a pain to me. Also, we come back here. I gotta add the beekeepers. Well, it took me this long to think about, oh, maybe a beekeeping building? Yeah, I know. Nope, look at those arrows eyeing me off. You know, I've been thinking, maybe what's outside needs to have aiming at players. I mean, at the moment it's aiming at my feeties, but it'd be easier to aim it than what's outside in Unknown Dragon. I was trying to make a point where it was aiming for my chest, but no, it wanted to aim for my feeties. It likes my feet better. Oh, should I be worried about it? Yeah, the place is one new texture when added. I just need to find the doctors. Where's the doctors? No, not over here. Hello sheepies. I wouldn't mind actually, mate. Oh, there's the doctors. See, look at this new pot. Hope you guys like my new pot. I've been trying to do something fancy with the garden beds too, and the pot has wither mitt in it too. I like thinking, well, we got mitt in the pot. Why don't I put in a large pot? Because it's not like the same pot size this. Yeah, we need to make that flower bigger. I think I will make it bigger. Same with that shelf. Like, oh my god. Give us the food goodies. I've added like story to these two, and mango purple mushroom. So they're dark wood forest mushrooms. So when you get to that more hilly area I showed you, you're probably gonna find more caves too. There was some caves in this first area as well. I'm gonna get those all like ready set and go. So when I've been looking at corn, there's a lot of varieties of corn apparently like in the South America area. And I thought, oh, it'd be really cool to put a lot of varieties of corn and have them like hibernating out in the world, out in the wilds. At least that's what the gist I got off from what I was reading. But hey, this game's not very realistic. At least if it doesn't happen in real life, it's gonna happen in the game, isn't it? It's pretty interesting though. A bush apple. So look like how they turn out. I was just thinking before starting this, maybe I could put that in a pot and grow it like that. But then I realized it seems like it wouldn't be a very easy bush to grow in a pot. Better off growing it in the dirt. And we also got a basic frame for a clothesline. Like, I'm starting to think of more basic things that every man needs double use. Is what I need to add in there. This, because then you can tell that it's just got a slight emptiness about it. Oh, maybe that won't come till the people come around. And we got this little fella. He'd be for the Great Plains, so he'd be like alpaca for his wool. Look at his like pink wool. There you go, pink lovers. I really like how they turn out. I really like the idea of using pink, and even if I don't like pink myself that much. He looks really cool. Like, you can really tell. Now, the light's on a bit of a different angle than it's meant to be, because it was done over there. Oh, we also got this little fella too. The red-tailed black cockatoo. If you haven't seen him yet, there you go. I do want to add him as generally as another bird for the Darkwood Forest. And then I think maybe we might add an owl in later or something like that, but I think this would be the last bird we add for now. I mean, I wouldn't mind adding food more like another creature in the lands, but I need to focus on to get some more inventory done. I haven't done much more in inventory. I've just moved it to like a Google Doc so we could see how to connect it, and I've been avoiding that job, which I'm excited to give you guys a look at. It does mean I have to redo it again. The people, we hide everything again. So we got female, male. If you're wondering where the male is, there you go. That's about the only difference. You should have seen that one coming. Well, it gives you a bit of an idea what type of person I am. Like, I don't really care what you want to do. I need to add more dresses or one layer outfits for y'all. You're probably like all one have dresses, like some news out there. We did add some more glasses in here too. Like, look at these spine boys. Like, these ones here are new because I got rid of whatever else was there. Oh yeah, I think I got rid of them. I just moved them to face wear because there was piercings there before. You can tell when I start using my Serenity, another type of goggles, and then an eye patch. So, we went up here. I just kind of like these glasses down here. And then let's go for, let's go get a necklace out. Come on, let's go for that. And that looks pretty good. I don't really want to go too far down on the list. And a lot of those numbers is how much is there so far. I didn't really number this, did I? How much is here? 31. $31 base shirts. Oh, sure, let's go with this. So we can leave them like that, where they just be a pain on the side. I need to see if everything fits before we really get going with animation. And I need to do this. Anything with the double percentage signs are done. Like, fully done. It's so exciting. We even got socks too, yay! Look at this, we got some shorts. Let's go, put the shorts on. We have medium, 3/4, and long pants. Got some shoes. Got some boots on, yeah. Put some little socks on. So all these socks just slowly go up by one until they become tights. And now let's go with head area. You guys want to see some hair? There we go. What I'm hoping to do with these colours here In theory, it could work that you just tell the code to change these 6 colors up here. It could be more detailed. Or we're just gonna have it change from the skin tone. I wanna like add a lot of variety of skin tones in there. Ooh, look at this. And we can also do this, mix and match. There we go. Whoa, look at that. This is a long sleeve shirt now. How good is that? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a bit of a, oh my god, whoa. Oh, there you go. You get to see like fully, oh whoops, undo that. What the hair looks like on the back here. It's meant to be like that up the top, like look, slightly shaven look, I think maybe this one is. I don't know, I did the hair so long ago. Like right now I'm really just doing a lot of the wears. So what are the kind of wears do we want? Or we can put a belt on. I showed that before, that kind of belt. Something like this color, like this letter color, I don't think I would change preferably. And same with this metal color, reason why it's specifically metal color, same with this. So this is actually going to be the true and final color of the sunnies, necklace, and the belt. Everything else here might just change. Like in theory, if we can work it out the code can just be like, oh, I go grab this color has its name here, change whatever has this color name to this blue or something like that. And then we're going to work it out to, then we have to tell it how many more steps, so that there's like a certain amount of steps between this one and that one. Probably can figure out how many steps to do. I might even actually make it easier for myself too, just to style I use, or maybe not, I don't know. Because something that someone might say that was interesting to me, because if it is true, oh, there's the first one that's not quite all good and hood. Oh, there's one that's done alright. Well, some of them are a bit like, sometimes you just go through things and forget about things, you know? But overall, these have matched better than I thought they would. If truth be told, if I'm being honest here. Let's go ping more wears too. Saves me knocking that out later. Oh, we also got some hand wears down here too, which is gloves or any other type of hand wear I think of in the future. We got wrists, so you can have something on this side of your hand and the other side at the same time. Or just have it single line. You could do that with earrings too, because, well, that's a bit more of a thing these days, isn't it? I've done a lot of these hand wears too. You can also have a robotic bit of tie down there. There's a lot of variety to this. I did show off a clip that does go for it a little bit. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got a Discord server you guys can all join, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video to see more on No Dragon. You guys would be all excited about it if you made it this far in the video. Like, seriously. There we go. You would be. Look at all these earrings. There might be more variety of a lot of stuff coming in later. This isn't like the end all, you know, like there might be more variety. Oh, we got hats. I need to figure out how to, oh, this one looks alright. Make these look good. Oh, I just have to have different like hairstyles with different hats. No way, I guess it won't hurt. Like go back to the hats and just change it all to where it has different like hairs underneath. Though I always like the style where you had that long hair and you have the cap on top. Like I feel like that's a real cool badass feminine style. Get excited for the next one, I believe. I guess we can show you this. There we go. There's our last shot. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you feel like you're excited to see more. I didn't really show you the inventory code. I need help in doing that one, probably done up sooner or later. something's gonna happen there. Because we're eating at the cake one bit at a time, aren't we? So it will be solved. It's just a matter of time. Because I'm gonna go out. I think I'm gonna go out, put the demo out to see how it feels to all the players to run around. To give you an idea, it's okay if you get lost in the forest. I feel like this is actually both doing it. I have to do it like this because of frame rate. But I feel like this is both a blessing and a curse. Same time, because if you went into this war, you would know you made it to the end of the map on one side, and you can find yourself back. Eventually we'll have maps. I think that would be taking a little while yet. But that's a pretty complicated thing to do, I would believe, because you gotta make UI for it, and you gotta show where you are currently on the zoom out version properly. That'll be very interesting. Just have this zoomed out like this, like a camera out like this, and you only can see all the nodes. And I have to wait till I figure out what my final size is for this area. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now out. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And maybe watch some more if you haven't yet. Well, no joking. I put a lot of rocks around here, God. Thanks for watching.